Hey there, I'm Angela Lehman, and I am really excited to welcome you to our Soul Care Sanctuary. Thanks for taking a look. This is part of a presentation that I gave recently. You can find the rest of the recording on my YouTube channel at Angela Lehman. And I am just really excited to invite you into this time of consideration. I know that the holidays are busy. I know that we're extra stressed. I know that we carry full schedules and we have lots of expectations placed on us. But I firmly believe that at the end of the day, our rest and relaxation, our ability to experience God and hear the small, still voice within lies within our power. I am a spiritual seeker and soul care coach, also a spiritual director, supporting women in midlife to seek a more meaningful and purposeful life, to love themselves, to love and serve others, and to thrive interdependently, working hand in hand with their divine creator. So I work with clients one-on-one, and I also serve as the founder of our Soul Care Sanctuary. A quick disclaimer that when people join our group, I take very seriously the content is confidential. However, if there are any issues that arise that are related to abuse or neglect, I do feel a mandatory reporting is in order. I also want to clarify that in no way am I requiring that you become a customer with Young Living Essential Oils or even think about being a brand partner. My goal here is to offer you tools and resources, and I'll recommend books, I'll recommend oils, I'll recommend products that I've used, supplements to keep myself healthy, mind, body, and spirit. And so, in that, if you do choose to become a member, I would love to be supportive of your journey. As we approach the holidays, I keep saving little quotes related to grief, in particular, those things that help me remember what it was like to go through last year in a fog after losing my mom on Thanksgiving Sunday. And so I read these, or I offer these quotes to you as you're approaching the holiday season with maybe a little bit of worry or concern that somehow this season feels and is just a little bit differently than in the past for whatever reason. Perhaps you have less children coming home for some, for the Christmas holiday or the winter holiday from college. Maybe you are in an adult a season where your parents are in assisted living or need extra care. Maybe you're like me and you're caring for a geriatric dog who needs a little extra assistance. But I want you to know whatever it is that you're experiencing, you're doing a good job. And these are just some quotes to just give you permission slips or insights into managing your grief during the holidays or your circumstance during the holidays. You can read this from Joyce Rupp. When the candles are lit and the star on the tree shines forth brightly, the path of light reaching toward your sorrowing heart may seem very far away. Even so, the star of love reaches into this lonely space to ease the ache of your farewell. Trust it to be so as Christmas comes once again. Also, think about bears in hibernation. It's okay to do nothing. A bear spends all winter doing nothing. No shopping, no parties, no traveling. And guess what? No one bothers a bear. So perhaps you need to just put on your bear costume or your bear hat, or just put out a notice to friends and family that for the time being you are hibernating. And then I also loved this from Francis Ward Weller. He writes, the work of the mature person is to carry grief in one hand and gratitude in the other, and to be stretched large by them. How much sorrow can I hold? That's how much gratitude I can give. If I carry only grief, I'll bend toward cynicism and despair. If I have only gratitude, I'll become saccharine and won't develop much compassion for other people's suffering. Grief keeps the heart fluid and soft, which helps make compassion possible. And so those were some themes that I explored this fall in my own grief journey, and I offer them to you as you approach this season and the rest of winter, December, January, February, even stretching into March, with the expectation of feeling rested and rejuvenated. You're in the right place tonight or today, whenever you're watching this. If you're a spiritual seeker and you're ready to integrate soul care into your everyday life, Maybe you're a serious student and you've been studying the Bible for a long time, but now you're looking at it differently and maybe trying to discern or deconstruct some of your beliefs. Maybe you're just looking to connect and you're ready to build community and show up authentically into sacred spaces. And perhaps you're somebody who's just eager to learn. You want to connect to the best spiritual practices and rituals that deepen your connections and help strengthen your body, mind, and spirit. I decided to call our community our soul care sanctuary because it is truly what we're creating, a sacred place based in membership. For education and accountability that allows our community to practice intention setting and spiritual practice. We're meeting virtually every month. Twice a month intentionally, once a month with a lesson, and once a month to do aroma freedom at the current moment. But our members are creative people. They're corporate execs, they're teachers, entrepreneurs, influencers, business owners, social sellers, people who are staying at home with their moms or their kids, depending on what stage of life they're in. They are some that are mature in their faith and others that are new to being spiritual. Some connect with certainty and others are skeptical. But most importantly, we're all women that are looking to connect more deeply within our inner selves. I know the days are super busy and the expectations are high. And our goal, my goal in particular, is to provide a sacred space for your spirit to be nurtured and nourished. Maybe giving you tools and resources that help you connect more authentically and cultivate deeper compassion within you. We do this through three pillars of thriving. First is because we are intentionally a mastermind of middle life women who are intentionally seeking a stronger, more connected faith within themselves and with other people. And we know that growing with others is vital to our overall ability to be accountable and also follow through with the things that we say that we're going to do. I'm also interested in the second pillar of mindfulness, learning to cultivate soul filled, thriving purpose and inner wisdom, as well as micro planning, where we can cultivate deeper conversations and increase compassion with one another just by being intentional with the hours of our days, weeks, months, quarters, and years. I'm curious if you could name the top 5 people that you're allowing currently to influence your life. Do you currently have a safe and sacred space that you are processing some of these deeper questions with? And how do you show up to give and to receive into that community? What kinds of resources are you currently using to help yourself be more mindful? Are you aware that there are spiritual practices from ancient days to modern days that help you uh, learn and grow through even the busy seasons to really stop and listen and pay attention. Perhaps you are stagnant in some of your spiritual practice, and because you can't get to Bible study or small group, you've decided it's just not the season for this. And I think I want to just offer you a different mindset, and that is mindfulness is for anyone, everyone, anytime, anywhere. Also, are you making it happen? Have you prioritized your spiritual growth? Have you seen evidence that by focusing on these tenets, these ideas that God is somehow moving either slowly or quickly in your life or somehow uh, present for you, that when you allow space and time in your calendar, that allows for more peace in the moment. I think so many times we spend rushing around, harried and rushing and hurried from place to place, that we forget that our goal is in each day to have a sense of presence as we go about. And how are we co creating that with others in our family and in those in our close fringe circle as well? So I get that you may be feeling a bit overwhelmed. This may be speaking to your heart. It may be confusing to you. You may wonder, what am I supposed to do next? Yes, there's a little part of me that wants to ask more questions. I want to offer you an invitation. I've created a space that makes all of this happen. And we're building it over in an app called Heartbeat that you can download and have as a separate place where you seek solace and community within our soul care sanctuary. These are other spiritual seekers opening to education, we're deepening our connection to our own inner voices, and we're leaning on the accountability of our coaches and the other women. And there's room for you there. And the invitation also comes with a caveat. If it doesn't feel like something you want to sign up for today, I want to invite you to set up a 15-minute chat with me. I love connecting with people who are considering either coming to one of my retreats in the new year, joining our soul care sanctuary, interested in essential oils, and just having 15 or 20 minutes for me to get to know you better and for you to understand my heart and where I'm coming from. If you are interested in becoming part of our soul care sanctuary, though, use this QR code or continue to, if somebody sent you the invitation link, maybe I sent it to you, you can continue to fill out the process. Just remember that we do have a discount code available to save $10 a month and gets you access to everything that I've described and more. We practice in a group setting. We have everyone in the group has full app access. Those who come in as free members don't have access to the special set apart circles, as well as the aroma freedom that I offer once per month. That is set aside specifically for members. I also offer retreat scholarships for my retreats in Carlsbad, California. We will start doing membership spotlights in 2024 as we seek to bring out the best in each other as a mastermind. I'm also looking for people to be, and women in particular, to be more mindful of their actions. So through my quarterly themes, teaching you contemplative practices, offering guest speakers and spiritual directors. I record all of my sessions. These are ways that you can come back to it when it suits your time frame and your schedule. And last but not least, to microplan, to put things into your calendar, build in some new habits, especially as we start 2024, with some new habits that seek to sort of line the inner lining of your soul with softness, with tenderness, with places where you can meet the hard world and feel confident in your ability to thrive there. And remember, there is a discount code, $10 off per month. The code is Care Circle Discount. Super grateful that you listened to this presentation today and hope that you'll decide to join me in our Soul Care Sanctuary or at one of our retreats or with my Young Living team in 2024.